Prototyping in Figma part 1. So let's try to understand basics of prototyping. So what I'll do is I'll create a toggle. So for creating a toggle, let's say I create a circle. So now this circle will be the circle which will toggle left and right. So for that I also need section. So let's say the circle is 270 by 270. So the width which we need is like twice of this, that's 540, and the height is 270. And okay, let me just do this. So 540 by 270, and let's make it 90 degrees, 180. So it's completely circular. So now this should actually fit like a puzzle. So what we'll do is let's make this as a little dark and a little, say, this color. So now actually this will say, let me just send this to back, send to back. So now this is the toggle. Actually our toggle is ready. If you want to make it a little fancy, what you can do is we can add a shadow to this, we can add a shadow to this, and we are done. We actually have a toggle which will which should supposedly on click should go left and right. Let's say we are building an on and off switch, so I'll just also write here on, because it's on at the state right now. Let's say I want to just put it on center somewhere here. Let's make it a little bold, and yeah, I think it's fine. So this is actually our toggle is ready. Now let's understand how to do prototyping. So what we'll do is first we'll select all the things which are there, and we can convert it into a group, or we can just click here. So this is creating a component. So we can just click here and create a component. So a component is created. It's component 1. We can call it as toggle. So now a toggle component has a state, like should actually have a state. So if you click here, this is add variant. So as soon as you click on this, it creates a next state. You can see property 1 as variant 2. Let's say we call it off. So the property name, let's say we call status. So status is off, and in this the status should be on. So these are actually two states, but both of them are actually identical. So in one of the state we have to convert this to an off switch. So let's move this to the right somewhere here, yep, and let's move this to the left, and let's call this off. So now this actually shows us two states of the same component. One is an on state, one is an off state. Now from here, let's see how to do the prototyping. So our required thing is that if we click on one of the pop-up, it should actually toggle to the next state. So for this, you will see a tab which is here, which is known as prototype. You click on that, and now you'll see that all the designing things are gone. But now if you hover on any of the state, you will see there is a plus button here. So you can just simply drag and take it to the desired state. So as soon as you do that, it creates an interaction. So what is an interaction? Any interaction with this component can be controlled, and you can actually trigger the next state based on that interaction. So as you can see, it says on click. There are multiple interactions. Let's say on drag, while hover, while pressing, etc. So let's say on click, the status actually becomes off. And now here it might be the instant. Let's start right now. First go with the instant animation, and that's it. So now you have created the first state. Same, you have to convert that off to on also. So on this component, if I click, it should change the status, which is the next one. So now actually my component is ready. So let's just take it outside, and let me create one variation and let me demonstrate. So I'll just click on any of the component, I'll press Alt, and I'll just drag. So we'll just create one copy of that component on my screen, and let's just go into the prototype view. So now the expected thing is on the screen, I'll have one toggle which will be in the state of on, and as soon as I click on it, it becomes off. So actually your prototyping is done. It's switching between the two states, but it's still not very fancy. It looks like it's just instantly swapping. That's where that effect of smart animate comes in. So you click on the interaction which you had, and Instead of instant, you convert it to smart animate. Same goes for the next one. So instead of instant, you convert this as well to the smart animate. It will automatically choose out which animation to pick on. Now if you see, it's better. It looks like an actual toggle. And that's it. That's part 1 of basics of prototyping in Figma. I'll see you in the next one.